Hey guys, what's up? This is Steven, aka Sten4SW, and we are playing the Old Republic! Oh my god, I am so excited. Um, this is the beta for the weekend of November 26th, and I finally got in. I applied for the beta a long time ago, but I believe that everyone who applied gets in now. So, anyways, this is it. It's really cool. There are some issues, but just so you guys know, beta is beta. This does not represent the final quality of the game, and I'm sure most, if not all, of these problems that I'm experiencing now will be fixed upon launch. So please don't let this harm your opinion of the game. I'm just trying to give you guys an informative and entertaining look at what you're going to be seeing when the game comes out. So, let's see. What this is going to be, it's not a live commentary because I don't think live commentary is very good for it. This is pre-recorded gameplay, that way I can edit everything down so you just see the good parts. There's no like me walking around. And also I have a better opinion of what's going on because I've already played it, and so I can like tell you the most important stuff right now. So the game looks pretty good. It runs great. Some settings are blocked. You can't go all the way up to super max settings, and there's no anti-aliasing yet, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to bother with showing you every option for character creation. I'm just gonna make my character right now. If you want to see all the settings and options, then I suggest you check out Total Biscuit's video because it's very good and he shows every single option for the classes. So I'm playing as a Sith Inquisitor because I've always played that type of role in like the KOTOR games. I've always played a force sensitive, like force using concentrated character. I always took force powers over saber skill. So I'm playing that again here. It gives you different things to look at, different background, what kind of equipment they use, their abilities. You can see their advanced classes, which I didn't know that the Sith Sorcerer was healing and damage, and I didn't know that the Assassin was tanking and damage. I thought they were the other way around, actually. So I may have to reconsider that. I love the Sorcerer's, like, description more than the Assassin, but I don't really want to heal. I'd rather be, like, secondary tank or something. But I guess I don't mind healing. I guess we'll, like, get to that bridge. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Like, we'll get to it once I actually get to level 10. But I don't know, I'm kind of thrown by that. I really don't know what I'm going to decide to do. So it's like what your combat role is, like range DPS or whatever. And then you get a little story background on like the history of the Sith and the Inquisitors versus the Warriors and whatnot. Speaking of story, this game is ridiculous. It's just like Mass Effect or KOTOR. It's so story based. It's amazing. At some points it feels like a single player game, and it's really great. I would want nothing less than that. So here we go. We're going to select the Sith class. I would want to be either Zabrak or Sith, I'm not really sure. But for the beta at least, I picked a Sith.
That's somewhat intriguing.
So here are some of the options you can check out. Short, tall, Mr. Incredible, fat guy. His body proportions are kind of ridiculous because of the cartoony style. Like this, I regret actually picking this size. I'll probably pick the one below it for the final game because it looks like the Incredibles when you're like running around. It's kind of ridiculous. But I'm decently satisfied with this character. I will make some changes for the final game, but as right now, it's not that bad. I'm fairly satisfied. The character I picked, like this size, would be better for like a warrior and not an Inquisitor. Of course, I have some trouble deciding. Would I go for the ones with like the most horns? Scars, you can choose a lot of these settings are mostly cosmetic like additions, like scars, horns, jewelry, hair color. There is no setting for actually changing the shape of your face, like nose width, height, and like chin width, and like how deep it is in your face or whatever, like Skyrim has. But if you compare that to World of Warcraft, these customization settings are really robust and they're really good. You can make a massive variety of different characters. Here's some piercing options. I had so much trouble deciding with this, it wasn't even funny. I go with the most ornate one. Hair doesn't really seem to fit. I think, like, I'm not sure. Were all the Sith bald? I'm really not sure. But, anyways. So it's kind of hard to find one that like fits and doesn't look ridiculous. But I settled on one that's like okay. It's kind of where is it? Should be popping up any second now. Yeah. It's kind of anime-ish, but I don't know, it's the only one that really seemed to fit. So, that's the one I went with. Lots of trouble deciding. Hair color, this one was straight black. And then skin color was rather interesting. Different ones you can make. I went with like the really dark one. Use the same name I did for Skyrim. It's kind of catchy. I like it. And we're going on. The opening cutscene with like the Star Wars title crawl, and then it like pans over and you see this planet of Korriban. That would not show up for me. It's just a black screen. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait until the full game release to see that. Not a big deal. So here's the next cutscene.
last one to arrive is finally here. I hope you don't think you're special. It would be a shame if freedom went to your head. Or if you somehow got the idea you didn't need to pass your trials to become Sith. Lord Zash has tasked me with sorting through you refuse to find one worthy of being her apprentice, and I intend to do just that.
Don't get all sentimental on us. We've only just met.
I won't. Now the rest of you gutter trash already know your trial. Get going while I bring our latecomer up to speed.
Watch your back, friend. And don't worry. It'll be all right. He can't kill us all.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from a beautiful girl.
You're cute. Just watch you don't get yourself killed.
Now, slave, for your trial. There's a hermit named Spindrol who lives in the tomb of Ajunta Pall in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Spindrol's a lunatic, but Lord Zash sees him as some kind of prophet. Once you find him, he will test you.
The more challenging, the better.
But there, you know your task. Spindrol lives in the tomb of Ajunta Pall in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Don't keep Spindrol waiting, slave.
Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the options. There's a whole bunch of them. Didn't really bother with too many of them. Flying text, just leave everything on so that you know what's going on. Sound is all at max. Chat is fine. I never really mess with my UI too much. Wasn't that great music at Sith theme coming in? I don't know what I'm more excited about. Hearing the new music recorded for this game in the game, or hearing the old KOTOR 1 and 2 music in certain scenes. Because I can recognize certain songs and it's just like so exciting to hear them again. Nameplates, just, you know, regular type of options that you'd see in an MMO. And it's got these nice little tutorial tooltips on the side that you click on. It tells you different things that you need to know. Movement is just like everything else. WASD, right mouse button to move the camera around. Story areas. This is where, like, when you walk through a door with a green force field in it, everyone else around you like disappears, and then it's just you and the NPCs, and you interact in the story just like you would in a single player game like Mass Effect or KOTOR. So okay, so now I'm gonna make my way out into Korriban. Taking a look at some of the different combat options we have right now from the start. And here we go. The hot, arid terrain of Korriban. The Valley of the Dark Lords. Just like it looked from KOTOR 1 and 2. Actually, it doesn't look like it did at all. But whatever, they're BioWare. They can remake areas if they want to. So here we go, we're gonna test out some of the combat, see what it's like. After we talk to people who can't be talked to. So the combat is pretty much just like World of Warcraft, if you ever played that game. You get your icons, and then, you know, you select your target and hidden icon, there's no auto attack, which is cool. You gotta keep attacking, and I think that's very good. You gotta like stay into the game. It requires interaction from you all the time instead of just like sitting there and watching your character fight for you. All the animation is really fluid and really good looking. So the combat is like really fun so far. It's not boring at all, which is very good. So we're gonna head into the tomb of Ajunta Pall, the great old Sith Lords. But first, made a friend in the game. After I kill these two guys, I'll show it to you. Alright, I would like to introduce you guys to my girlfriend Stephanie. That is her. She's playing with me, so you will probably see her character with me a lot during these coming videos. Moving on, we get our first side quest from this dude right here. I just basically start the conversation by myself.
Excuse me, Acolyte. Sergeant Corman, 5th Infantry Company, Korriban Regiment. Can I talk to you?
Speak freely, Sergeant.
Thank you. You're one of the slaves Harkin brought in on the last transport, right? Here to prove yourself to the bloodthirsty overseers?
Yes, that's me, all right.
Well, here's your chance to not only show off for the overseers, but start building ties to the Imperial military as well. I'm here commanding a hard target mission to exterminate claw slugs in this tomb. They're horrific things. Mouths bigger than your head. I've lost 3 squads of good men fighting them. They come in packs. They'll swallow a man whole.
If you're trying to talk me out of this, it won't work.
Understood. I was hoping you could assist my operation while you're in there. The damn claw slugs breed so fast there's no way to wipe them out conventionally. So we started targeting their egg chambers. They went insane. We managed to get explosives to all of the egg chambers, but the claw slugs were all over us before we could detonate them.
Sounds like you need some help.
Don't underestimate those claw slugs, sir. They're smarter than they look.
That was it. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go exterminate some claw slugs by blowing up their eggs. These are 2 trainers right here for the starting area. Sith Inquisitor
At
and
last,
Sith Warrior.
a worthy
The
disciple.
Inquisitor and the Warrior share a
Big up.
starting planet with each other. They start on Korriban. The Smuggler and the Bounty Hunter start on Malhutta. Now, I don't know why, but I've had this really weird graphical glitch in the tomb. Like, the graphics from the rocks extend and they all go on my face. I don't really know how or why it happens, but I do not like it. So here we got another quest we're picking up, where we gotta kill some tomb looters and recover some of that artifacts they stole. It is them. I'm just gonna kill a couple of them real quick. Nothing really challenging so far in the game. Here's a high level character. By high level, I mean level 2. But I guess you could call him an elite or something. Nothing too difficult. Just adding a little variety to the area. And now we're gonna go back to the trainer and train Force Lightning because I picked up enough credits to finally afford it. It's only 10 credits to learn Force Lightning and it's rather powerful. So it's very good. I'll see you guys in episode 2 where we complete these quests and go into the Sith Academy. Please subscribe if you like this video and also hit the like button or favorite and whatnot, and stay tuned for more videos of the Old Republic beta. Thank you.